Scott Morgan, Michigan Sports Radio, Broncos Radio. Joining me are Amy and Lynne VanSickle. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Not often I get to talk to parents, but this is pretty special with Gabe signing today. It's been a long process, about almost 2 years, year and a half. What would you guys tell somebody that, when this thing first started, if I would have known this, it would have made life a lot easier? What would you tell them, Amy?
Well, I never knew the reach that Twitter has, and that I would recommend for anyone who's in it, because Gabe got his first offer at Central, and then you post that, and then it just goes viral, and all these other schools started calling. And then Ohio State said that they found him the fourth week of his senior year. So, he wasn't even on their radar. So I would say it's hard to say promote social media, but in football recruiting, that is definitely something they need to do.
Something they need to do.
Yeah.
Lynn, how about you?
Yeah, this is what we've said the whole time. This is our one-trick pony. Gabe's our youngest.
Yep.
And by the time we get this all figured out, we're gonna be done.
Yeah.
So, if there's anything to share with other parents is, keep asking questions. Don't ever take one person's answer for the way to go. Involve the coaches. Whether sport you're in, involve your head coach. We're told all the time the point of contact really needs to be through the coach, because he or she's gonna give the most critiqued feedback that the coaches at the collegiate level want to hear. So involve the coaches. Dan Fedrosi, who Ed has hired to help through the process, has been awesome to bounce things off from. I've been officiating for 30 years, so I've got a lot of people within the athletic community, coaches and people I know. Who should I ask? What should I ask? And there's a lot of people out there that have offered up support. I've been able to call them, talk to them along the way, and say, what should we be asking? What do you think about this school? You're there or whatever. So just don't be afraid to sit back, and don't let the kids decide. They have to decide in the end, but you have to be next to them through the whole process, because it's a big decision. You can't expect a 16 or 17-year-old kid to make such a huge decision. I mean, it's a life decision, and all along the way, coaches have told us this is not a 4-year decision. You're talking about a 40-year decision. And don't overcomplicate it. Have fun along the way. I told Gabe, wherever you get invited to go, we'll go. So we've been a lot of places. Everybody that we've gone to see universities have been awesome. We've got to see things that a lot of people don't get to see. So you got to pinch yourself a lot of times and say, wow, this is pretty cool.
Yes.
So you enjoy it. Enjoy along the way. Everyone's been telling us to enjoy today. We're trying hard to enjoy today. We're pretty even keel folks, but
even this stretches you a little bit, doesn't it?
I mean, it's pretty cool.
This is cool.
So it's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, like I said, I've got a chance, and I want to thank you both and Gabe for allowing me to walk this walk with you, because it's been fun and been interesting from an outside view looking in, but still seeing the fun, the stress, and everything like that. So I appreciate it. Important to get his education.
Absolutely.
Number one.
Number one.
And we went to schools that didn't even talk education, so
Yeah, through the early visits, it was about the visit and didn't have the education first. No, absolutely. I mean, he's had a chance to go to some of the top universities in the country, and so that's very, very important. And football will end someday.
Yeah.
Whether it's tomorrow or in 4 years or in 10 years. So you always have the backup plan. That's how this started, by the way.
Yeah.
He had a career fair, and it was, what do you want to do when you grow up? He said, I want to play football. So that's awesome. What's the backup plan?
What's the backup plan? Okay.
So that's when I emailed Ed. I said, you think you can play football at the college level? And he said, yeah, probably, D2 or small D1. And then went to Central Camp, and here we are today.
Here we are today, signed with Ohio State, one of the premier D1 schools in the Big Five. So that's amazing. Well, again, thank you both for your time. I know you got family, you got everybody out here. This is big in Coopersville, and we in the community want to thank you for sharing, and we appreciate it.
And we'll thank the community, because it takes a village.
Yeah.
It does. All right, go celebrate. We'll talk later. Thank you.
Very much.